back on site, but on a new task, project, whatever you want to call it. We got Septic Exploratory here. Customer's been complaining for a long time. This is backed up. They always got to get it pumped out. I dug this up a couple weeks ago just so they could pump it, and finally dug down, see what's going on here. And this pipe was awful steep coming out, and I noticed that when we pumped it before, that pipe was, and it was also leaking around there because the hydraulic cement gave. I dug this open this morning. Here is the pipe that was in there. It was actually disconnected, and there's mud and everything in there. It was disconnected and not glued. Here, I didn't even touch this piece, and you'll see it come right off. See, it's coming off now. Not even glued, so there you go. There you go. They put the cleaner on it, but did not put the, lower this down here. They put the cleaner on it, and they must have went for, and then retrofitted it, and then forgot to install the glue, because that would not come off. That would have broke before it come off. So I just shot back all the water out of here to make sure this pipe was taking the water, and the water's coming backwards. And like I said, the pipe coming out of here was 3 inches low. It was down here and full of mud. It was totally disconnected. So I just put the level on here, and it's pitching the wrong way. It's pitching back to the tank. So we're gonna keep digging here, explore this a little bit further till we get positive pitch. So basically, they didn't pad this. You know how you guys watch my other videos, I pad under the pipe for a reason. During backfill, the pipe settled and did that. And that probably happened 20 some years ago. And they've had issues all the time. So we're gonna explore here and keep digging, get it open a little bit more. I wasn't even gonna film this one until I just realized after I sucked the water out and the pipe's going the wrong way, we got a little bit more work to do. So I was like, it's not gonna be a half-hour fix. We're gonna explore our way to this pipe till we get positive pitch going that way. It may be all the way to the D box, but I doubt it. It probably settled right in that corner, and we'll just be able to lift that and pad that pipe up. We'll get to that in a minute. All right, run the machine at just about idle. No need to go gun-ho here. It's all topsoil, and don't want to hit that pipe because obviously we're using it. I got my poker right there next to the vacuum where I'll poke right now and trace this back. So like I said, till we get positive pitch. This is the horse barn where we did a 500-foot French drain. If you guys haven't seen that video, go back in the videos and you will see that. I installed a drain that's working absolutely perfect. I'll open that a little bit more. I mean, the D-box might be right here. And then if that's the case, well, that'd be real good. I can inspect all that and open the lid and see what's going on, but it's one step at a time. This is just exploratory. Like I said, we found a major problem right off the bat. It wasn't even connected, and now the second problem is it's not pitching the right direction. But the pipe did clean out, which was nice. There's no mud or debris in there like there was on the first section, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna get out right now, do a little poking with my bar and clean up that pipe. I'm just about there, probably a couple more inches. You don't want to hit it. Those fittings are brittle right now. Been in the ground 25 years. All right, let's get out. Not there. Something's there. It's hollow. There's a pipe. There's a pipe. There's a pipe. Let's get that cleaned up. Ooh. Might be a stone bed that I dropped down in. Who knows? We got to right here. Alright, let's check the pitch, see if we're going the right direction now. Oh, we're catching it. We're catching it. So So that dove off, broke off. They didn't have that padding. And you guys seen in my other videos the septic systems that I took over those jobs, same issue. When I say you gotta have that padding, this is why. Right here. You don't pad your pipes, they will settle. Oh, we caught it. I can see it now. We caught it. That will make me happy. I don't have to dig the whole yard up. Oh yeah, 1/4 inch per, right there. We caught it. I'll show you. Oh. Now we got positive pitch on that, okay? Back here is the opposite. The bubble will be on the opposite. Come on, straighten out. Come on, bubble. The bubble will be the opposite, you see? So it's right here is our breaking point. Starts to go there. All I gotta do is lift this pipe right here. Right here. We're gonna be in good shape. That makes me a lot happier. Then I can connect that, hydraulic cement around that, 22 put on there. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Yep, you gotta make sure they're padded. I say it all the time. Pad it with pea stone if you don't have good material, crusher run, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I'll go get a couple buckets of pea stone I got at the yard. Fill it right under here, nice and nice. These guys will be in great shape. Gotta dig this out. Let me straighten you up here. Dig out all around here. Then we'll pump the water again. We'll pump the water right now, actually. Enough to get a 22 on here. Get a hammer and go around this pipe, clean her up. Swap out of there. Pipe up. Didn't work. That didn't work. I know who installed this 25 years ago. I called him this morning. He said, absolutely not. Okay, buddy. Okay, my friend. I think so. The proof is in the pudding. Alright, just clean it out around this pipe. We're gonna lift right up on it. Get it pitching the right way. Get right under there. Like so. Throw pea stone right under here. I may even put a concrete brick under there for now. That will even help with this part. I'm gonna make sure we got good pitch coming out right now. We'll get that all cleaned up and get our pieces on. Alright. Got that pipe up, double checking the pitch. We're gonna set this in here for now. That's our baffle we're hitting. I just want to make sure that we got the pitch coming out. Oh. also, because that's huge. At this point, you have to have pitch right about there. We gotta have pitch. Oh yeah, we're real good. So we're good. I was worried that lifting this pipe, we still wouldn't have pitch, but we do. All right, we're gonna get this cleaned up. It's a 45, not a 22. I got all those fittings in the truck. I always keep enough of them on hand. And you can see that this was just primered and not glued because there's no glue on it. And that fuses the piece together. So we'll clean this up. I got some cleaner in the truck. I'm gonna spray on it real quick and get this all primed up. All right, they're all cleaned up. And not to say there's a lot of contractors out there, but how many guys would go ahead and fix this like this, or they would just say, hey, you need a full new leach field or a septic system. They would have stopped right here and then ripped all this out instead of just being careful and doing your due diligence. If you know how they're built, then you could do it. If you don't know and you're just ripping and tearing, you'll be putting a new system and costing excess expense to the homeowner. Let's get some cleaner. All right, clean this right up. And we'll take that and we'll wipe that off real quick. Do another douse on her. Make sure that pipe's not going anywhere this time. Hopefully you guys can see that. The old purple nurple. All right, that's clean. Got that pipe clean, that pipe clean. I still got to put this in and cut that to length. Give it the old 1-2, wipe it down. Had some dirt on there. Give it the old coating. All right, that's my end. That's going to be on my 45, and then like I said, I got to get a measurement now to cut this pipe. Keep that out of the dirt if you can. Yeah, this wasn't even cemented. You can see the tapered flange right there. We'll get that all clean. My tanks that I get from CJ Minor have a rubber gasket on there, so you don't have to do this, which is nice. But this was probably before those times. All right, this is a little tricky because we're doing it backwards, building it backwards, but it looks like 50. This is here. There's my hub right there. Looks like, back that up, 52-ish. We'll do it. We'll go 52.5, just to make it happy. My father used to say 52.5 will make you laugh. All right, so when doing this, you make sure you glue this pipe, not this pipe first. Glue this one because this will allow you to spin this to get that 45 on correctly. If you do the hard pipe first, you're not going to spin it, and then if you're at the wrong angle, you're in trouble. So we'll get this on. That sit. Then this allows you to spin this to get that on, but if you put that on and it's at the wrong angle, you won't be able to spin it and won't fit in that hole. Someone's going to the bathroom. Hello, who's in there? Just gonna triple check this here, make sure this is all clean, and it is. The water was dumping out of here after I vacuumed it out. It's blowing out here nice clean water, so I know there's no dirt in that pipe. And now we got it pitching the right way. We're gonna go get some pea stone now, throw it in the bottom here, set that pipe. All right, let's get this glued up. Right around that. hitting the baffle in there, as you hear, but I can push it to get past it, and then bring it on back. Everything's nice and quiet now. Look at that. Look at that fit, huh? That is nice. We are going to check for pitch coming out. Holy lolly lolly. Nice and nice. And this is the main important. And so we are going to raise this up as soon as that dries. We got plenty of pitch here. We can raise this up another quarter or so. We're going to throw the pea stone in here now. To pad this pipe all the way around, and as I lift it, the pea stone goes under it and it will jiggle, jiggle, jiggle right where it needs to be, and we'll chink it all in with my trowel also. Get this all bedded up nice and nice first, then we'll pad it. We're going to throw hydraulic cement in the hole there. I'm going to mix that up in a bit. Once this gets all chinked up, then we'll take this flat rock and we'll go right under this 45 with it. So we know it ain't gonna settle now. Like so. Just a touch. Perfect. Now, it ain't going nowhere now. Let me check this pipe. We got positive. We can come up a little bit more on that. Let me grab a 2-footer. We only need 1/4 inch per foot. And right now, we got plenty. So we can come up a little bit more on that, which makes that even better. So now we're really giving it a lift and getting this where it needs to be. We want no issues. I mean, this was completely off and 4 inches down. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. This right here was 4 inches off, completely separated from this pipe, and 4 inches down, plugged right off with mud. And it would probably fill up, and this would slowly, after, you know, it was failing, but it was still taking it a tiny bit. But I mean, obviously they get this pumped once a year, so it probably was failing the whole time. So the septic leach field is probably like literally brand new. It's never been used. 20 years in the making. But we'll get this all padded up. I'm gonna mix my hydraulic cement up right now, and we'll get into that pipe. All right, hydraulic cement, kind of like a peanut butter consistency, but or a putty. It sets up pretty quick, so you can mix it a little wet and then watch it set up. So it gets in there. We'll go right around this, and then once it sets up a little more, you could use your fingers and get around the bottom. And that will stop that from leaking. Put some in the bottom, and then we'll take our hand and get in there in a minute once that sets up a little bit more. All right, take this, go right around the bottom. Nice. Now I can't shut the camera off because I got mud all over my hands. Make sure we're in the bottom. You can even jiggle this pipe like this. It will go around it. All right, that's all good. Just gonna take this and trickle it in nice and slow. All right, and that's what I want to see right after that 45, where it was really bad coming back. Pitching super nice. And we're just gonna pack that really good with this pea stone. make sure she doesn't do that again. Which I know it won't. See how loose it is there? Let's get some pea stone in there. That's where I lifted it. Get some pea stone in there. And, oh yeah. Back it right in there. These 1As really work. All right. That's all packed and good, bedded, nice. Everything's pitching. It's all plugged up. Looking good. I love it when a plan comes together. Has a nice repair right there. Successful. Well, to justify the bow in that pipe, now it's schedule 40. There's a straight edge to it. Look at that. 3/4 inch sag in that bad boy right there. Probably if I rotated it's an inch. We're gonna get backfilled. All right, everything is packed in and nice. But I'm glad I filmed this. I wasn't going to until I found that other part of the pipe being settled. We're gonna just let this fluff go in there nice and easy, and we're not gonna get on it obviously. But that pea stone's all chinked in, and I put rocks under it. It's definitely not gonna go nowhere now. Just a little fluff job, and we'll get this video out to you for this weekend. A lot of things I don't film, short little stuff like this, because this is what it is. It's easier just to get things done, and you gotta get them done and be other places and whatever. You guys get it. We didn't know what we were gonna get into this morning. Hey, there's the door. So we were thinking it was a dry well under the driveway because the way the pipe had so much pitch. Like I said, about 3 weeks ago, I opened up the septic tank because it backed up in the building right after I did that French drain, and we opened it up and it was right full, so we knew something was going on. And I said I'd be back in a couple weeks to do some exploratory, but I seen then that that pipe was pitching quite a bit. And obviously it was pitching so much because it was off the other pipe. But he'll have no issues here now. I mean, it's like probably a brand new system because it hasn't been used, you know, which is nice. It's sad in a way, but it's nice because it could have been prevented a little more. I don't know. It is what it is. I can't. You guys seen it. You seen it. Got the diesel tilt bucket at the slightest angle just to get me cleaned up, helping me out. You guys got to go over to their website, Diesel Equipment. Check out their stuff. That plate tamper I got is Diesel Equipment. The this bucket, the tilt attachment, Diesel Equipment, and so is my big 48-inch bucket on my 160. All Diesel Equipment. So you guys seen me using them. Knock on wood, had no issues so far, but it's been good. It's been good. Ask for John over there. I'll put the link in the description anyways, and put John's personal number right in there. You just get a hold of him. All you got to do is tell him Dirt Boss sent you, and he'll take care of you. I'm telling you. Patty cake, baker's man. This one is done as fast as I can. Everything's smoothed out. I tamped it just so slightly with the bucket like this as I came up, just so that will help prevent a little bit of swelling or erosion, or settling I mean. But a little rake job, we're good. All right, this one's raked up and it's a wrap. Again, I'm glad I filmed this quick little video just to show you how important it is to chink and pad under those pipes with stone, pea stone, whatever you got, even existing dirt, just for that purpose is the settling. That's crazy. That's crazy. So again, I thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button right now.